Now, a judge in The Hague has ordered the Netherlands to repatriate more than 50 children of women who joined ISIL in Syria. 23 women asked the court to allow their families to return due to deplorable conditions in the Al-Hol camp in northern Syria. The court found only the children must be sent back to the Netherlands. Laurence joins us live now from The Hague. So take us through this ruling, and particularly why it found the children should come back, but not the mothers.
Yeah, there's a little bit more to it than that. Let me try and explain. It is one of those rulings that's going to be looked at very carefully, I think, by several European countries which are trying to work out how to balance these difficult considerations about what to do in this situation. Public opinion in many European countries is very much against these people, but, you know, as the judge plainly pointed out in this hearing, the children, he said, should be repatriated by the Dutch government within 14 days. The Dutch have to demonstrate how they're going to try to do this. But the other thing that he said in relation to the women is when whoever goes there to try to get the children out, when they speak to the Kurdish camp commanders, if those Kurdish commanders say, you're only going to have this child if their mother goes with them, then they've got to take the mothers as well. And so in that sense, the court actually put the onus onto the Kurds to try to figure out what they're going to do. So in that sense, for the lawyers representing the families, they're regarding it as pretty good news, even if the Dutch government doesn't actually want to try to bring these people back. But let's talk to someone who's affected by this, Omar, whose cousin is in the camp, and of course your cousin hasn't got any children, so this actually doesn't affect her, does it? So are you disappointed by this?
Exactly, I'm very disappointed about this case. My cousin, she don't have children. But the condition, the health condition of my cousin is very bad this moment now.
And you've always maintained that she was suffering mental health problems when she was when exactly. She was persuaded to go there by people
exactly. Here. My cousin, she traveled twice to Syria. The first time she came back from Syria to Amsterdam.
And at that point, you took her passport off.
Exactly. I have the passport here. You can see it. Here's the passport. I took it back, and we as a family, we did everything to stop her.
And you say you talked to the police to try to stop her going in?
Exactly. We asked support from the Dutch government, from the police, but nobody takes responsibility because their answer was, yes, she's not danger for herself and not for others. We can do nothing about it. And it was possible for her to travel for the second time to Syria. And now,
but do you think she went there with the view to fighting with ISIL or not?
I can say nothing about it, but what I can say is she was very sick. Before she traveled, she was 1 year in a medical center, and she had medicine for her mental condition. The government, they knew that, and we asked them for support. We asked them, please help us, because she gonna get to a group of beasts, of radical people who gonna abuse her situation. And we as a family did everything. We went to the police, we went to the government, everything.
But the Dutch government isn't going to make any attempt now to bring her back at all, are they?
I have hope. So we're going to talk with our lawyer about the situation. And I hope humanity grounds she can come back, because she don't drink, she don't eat, she is alone. And her mental situation is very bad at this moment.
Well, man, thank you very much indeed, and good luck with all that. But part of the problem, just by way of wrapping up, is really that so many European governments are so frightened of public opinion in their own countries that says we don't want these people back, that they're actually trying not to do it. And when you see what we've seen just the last day or two, the Turkish military literally rounding people up and deporting them, and the lawyers for the families here saying, look, the Americans have offered to go into Al-Hol camp and pick these people out and bring them up and deport them for us. It's almost easier for these European governments to outsource the issue than to try to do it themselves. I suspect now the Dutch are going to have to be speaking to one of those other actors to see about getting all these children back.
Thanks so much, Laurence there.